Thank you. New tonight, Fairfax County police have arrested an undocumented immigrant on rape charges. And as our Nick Minock reports, the man has an extensive criminal history and has had serious charges against him dropped as recently as January of this year. Nick, what can you tell us about this suspect?
Yeah, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security told me he's from El Salvador and he's in the country illegally. I looked into his criminal history and he has a lengthy rap sheet in our area. ICE says just a few days ago, Fairfax County police arrested Juan Arevalo for rape and kidnapping. Arevalo has a long rap sheet, which includes 2 convictions of aggravated assault, 2 for property damage, as well as attempted maiming, failure to appear, aggravated assault with a weapon, assault twice, drug possession, illegal reentry, making a false report, and obstructing justice. He was also previously arrested for assault, abduction, identity theft, drug possession, and larceny. Sean Kennedy with Virginians for Safe Communities tells us some of those crimes might never have happened had Fairfax County Commonwealth's Attorney Steve Toscano not dropped previous charges against Arevalo, or if he had notified ICE he was in custody so they could deport him.
He's accused of rape 1, which is the most serious crime in Virginia short of murder. He's eligible for life in prison and previously was arrested after a very dangerous high-speed chase where he put not only officers' lives in danger but a number of people on 495. So this individual is very dangerous and has proven himself a threat to the community and was yet again released by Steve Toscano.
In January, Fairfax County police arrested Arevalo after a high-speed chase on 495. Arevalo bailed out of the car and ran, but police caught up to him and arrested him on outstanding warrants in Fairfax County for crimes including abduction and assaulting a family member. Toscano's office dropped those charges along with the fleeing law enforcement charge. Stephen Shillingford is a retired Fairfax County homicide detective.
What we've been seeing with Mr. Toscano is just a pattern, a systematic pattern of dropping charges on violent criminals who have come back and committed more heinous crimes, murders, more rapes, robberies.
Toscano's office claims that the person who reported the assault and abduction in January later told investigators she hadn't been telling the truth about what happened.
As a former sex crimes detective, I've seen cases like that happen, and victims sometimes often recant. You see domestic violence, women who are victims of domestic violence, for whatever reason, they recant or don't show up in court because they're afraid their significant other might go to jail.
Now, it is a crime to file a false police report. So when Mr. Toscano's office gave me that explanation about the assault and abduction charge on a family member, I asked if they filed charges against the person who gave them false information. They have not responded to that question. But if that person did indeed give Mr. Toscano's office and investigators false information, that may explain why those 2 charges were dropped. But that does not explain why Mr. Toscano's office dropped the fleeing from law enforcement charge. Back to you.
Nick, Fairfax County isn't the only county this man has been charged with a crime. He was also wanted in Prince George's County?
That's right. Prince George's County police charged this man with assault. So when Fairfax County police picked this man up back in January, they extradited him to Prince George's County. But Prince George's County officials also dropped the assault charge. Reporting live in Fairfax, Nick Minock, 7 News.
Nick, thank you. As Nick just mentioned, this isn't the first time prosecution decisions from Mr. Toscano's office have come under fire. He testified on Capitol Hill earlier this year, and he faces more questions from federal lawmakers now. You can find all of our coverage on this at WJLA.com.